98.7 WFGR. That there's what you call Foghat. It's 7:17. Andy O and Dave Cackley is en route. I would imagine he comes stumbling in any second now, but we do have Joanne Rome down here once again. We're going to call you the princess of Laughfest, I think, because you're always such a bubble and such a spark. You go around, you've got this big smile on, you live it, and that's what's really great about you and the whole Laughfest crew.
Well, thanks. You know, we're trying to bring laughter to West Michigan, and at this time of year, I mean, when the roads are icy and the skies are gray, we all need some sunshine, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Especially guys that fall down 3 times in one day yesterday. Yesterday was terrible, wasn't it?
Oh, dear. You fell?
Yeah, look at me.
Oh.
I'm like all crooked up.
Oh, dear.
I'm a mess.
That's not good.
It was funny. I mean, don't get me wrong. I laughed.
Did anybody catch it on tape?
No, I wish. That'd have been $10,000 richer. So you're here today because Laughfest is really, really getting close. I mean, we're like under a month away.
2 weeks.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that crazy? It's hard to believe.
And it just seems like yesterday that you were here talking about our the initial announcement.
Right.
It's gone by fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
And I understand a world record is set to be broken once again.
It is.
What is going to go on this year?
Well, you know, we've done rubber chicken throwing. We've done beak wearing and animal noses. This year we're going to go for the largest number of people gathered wearing stick-on mustaches.
Stick-on mustaches.
Yes.
Now, can these be any old stick-on mustache, or do we have a certain look that we're going for?
We will provide them for you. There are parameters. Yes, there are size parameters. There are material parameters. So we make it easy for you. You show up, we give you the official mustache, and we work on breaking that record. So
talk a little bit about Guinness Book of World Records now. When I was a kid, I would beg every Christmas to get a Guinness Book of World Records because to me that was the ultimate cool thing to know who had the record for the longest fingernails, who had the record for the longest hair, you name it.
Yeah.
Norris McWhorter, they always came up with everything that people did weird and odd and kind of creepy and stuff like that. So how do you go about getting the Guinness people interested in Laughfest?
It's a really interesting process. It starts, obviously, sometime out before the festival, talking about both existing world records and, last year, the Animal Noses, that was a brand new record that we started. So we talk with them about kind of some options, and we try to go with something fun or funny. We did the rubber chickens, the first couple of years because that tied directly back to Gilda.
Yep.
And so we explore some options with them, and we have to submit an application. Let them know where, when, what we're intending to do. And then once it gets approved, they send back kind of the official parameters. So, like I said, there has to be a specific size of mustache. They can't be too small. They have to be out of a furry fabric. They can't be felt or made out of tape. I know these are the important meetings I attend, okay, in my office. I just
can't get over that Guinness can still make money at this thing. Are they still selling that many books? Do you have any idea how many?
They have a very large web presence.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah. But they, we get approved, we get the parameters, and then we work on figuring out the logistics. Everybody has to be in one contained area, just like we were last year for the Animal Noses. We're calling it the Mustache Corral this year.
The Mustache Corral.
Come down, get your mustache, be escorted into the Mustache Corral, and there'll be a large start signal for the record to start, and you have to keep the mustache on for 5 minutes.
Okay.
If anybody takes it off or it falls off, then that person's discounted from the record.
How do they go about monitoring that?
We have to provide witnesses,
really?
One for every 50 people, to monitor and make sure everybody keeps their mustaches on. And they all have to sign official statements at the end of it.
Wow.
This is big world record business.
We're going for a world record, Dave. Did you know that?
Yay, world
record. With the mustaches here.
Awesome.
I think that's great with Laughfest. You remember Joanne? She's
yes.
Yeah, she's a little upset that you weren't here on time.
Thank you.
That looks beautiful on you.
Mm-hmm. So March 7th, the first night of the festival, will kick off. 5:30 is mustache lineup. Come on down to Rosa Parks Circle area. Get your mustache, and then you'll go into the corral. We'll have some instructions and rehearsals at 6:15, and then at 6:30 we'll do the official world record attempt.
The official world record attempt.
Yes.
Now, what was your favorite world record when you were a kid?
I loved anything Evel Knievel tried to do.
Yeah, Evel Knievel was the man. He was great. How about you? What was your favorite world record?
I don't know. I do remember the fingernail one that you talked about, though.
How can
and
you
it
not?
really
They were
grossed
so
me out because
disgusting.
it would spiral, It was...
At some point, you got to bite them.
Ew.
You gotta bite them at some point.
Ew. Imagine all the dirt and germs and stuff
Crud
that would
and-
be in.
Yeah, but you know what? The guy
How
that
would
always
you
broke the
clean
record
it?
for that was usually from India. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. That one always just kind
The
of
large
me out.
mustache. They always had the big guy with a mustache. Was always
Right.
a big, exciting one. What
Right.
else did they do that... I loved Guinness. I'm going to do
Yeah.
this. I want to come down and do this.
You have to.
I think it'd
don't
be
think
great.
there's an option
Just to
for
say
you
that
there.
I was
You
in the
guys
world
have
record
to be there.
thing once, you know?
Yeah.
You remember Scott Winters?
Oh, yeah.
He set a world record.
Which was?
Longest continuous TV broadcast.
Oh,
When he
that
was back
the-
on the public TV station
That's
way
right.
back when. So he's got one. I better put that on my resume. Maybe I better get down there. March 7th then, right?
Yeah, and the nice thing
Okay.
about this is it's fun for the entire family.
It is.
You know, so you can bring kids down, everybody be part of the world record of 10, and then the fun continues throughout the evening.
Yes.
So we have Laughfest chicken dinners that are happening in all the downtown restaurants, special menu items celebrating Laughfest. We have some opening night parties at 4 different bars downtown.
Oh,
Fun.
nice.
You can win tickets. There's entertainment, all of that. And then we have some opening night preview shows at The Bob, Dr. Grins, McFadden's, and at Pyramid Scheme. Those are free shows, and it's a
Wow.
sneak peek of some of the first weekend comedians, so you don't want to miss that.
Nice.
Fantastic.
How are tickets going for Laughfest this year?
Really, really well. And I just encourage people, if there's something you want to see, don't wait till the last minute
Right,
because
right.
there's several shows that we don't have any ticket availability for. So,
Really?
yeah, it's been fantastic. So if there's something you want to see, get your tickets now. Ticketmaster.com.
We talked to Brewer last week. Jim
Oh,
Brewer.
yeah, he was fantastic.
that?
He was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. And
That's
he's
going to be a
that-
great show.
That's going to be a fantastic show.
he's selling
yeah.
out quick too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing real well. That's
Good.
the first Sunday of the festival.
Yep.
And what a great career he's had
No
and a
kidding.
long
Yeah.
career. You know, he really is one of those iconic people from SNL
Right.
in a lot of ways, some of his characters.
Absolutely.
So people should see his show.
So you got that one. You got Wayne Brady. You've got
Yeah, we
what
got Joel McHale first
McHale's
weekend.
coming,
That's
yep.
a big one. We've got the Shaq All-Stars.
When is Lewis Black?
Thursday of the festival. So not
Okay.
Thursday the 7th, Thursday the 14th.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that, there's not a lot of tickets left for that
Right.
show either.
Yeah.
So I would get tickets now.
It's a big deal. It's a big event. We're looking forward to it. World record attempt, March 7th, down at Rosa Parks Circle. The most mustaches ever.
Nice.
I look good in mine,
Oh, she
right?
put a
I think it
mustache on.
Yeah,
I
you didn't even see. You can't
Oh,
even see it.
yeah.
I said it
Nice.
looked lovely.
The things I never thought I would do.
Yeah.
Walking around this morning with a fake mustache on.
Now, let me ask you this. I've got
Yeah.
like an 80-year-old neighbor lady, and I always check her mail for her.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I can see her mustache.
Yeah, doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
No,
Oh.
just like yours doesn't count. I
Oh.
mean, it has to be. It
A
has
fake
to be
one.
a,
Has to be
a
fake.
stick-on
All right.
mustache. Yeah, so
What
you
if-
got to double up mustache on mustache.
What if you were to shave it off and then take the shavings and then tape it back? Would that count?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Oh.
This is Guinness now. Don't go
Right,
screwing
okay.
around.
I'm not
This is
screwing around. I
This
just
is
wanna-
Guinness Book of World Records.
I wanna
This
get
is
this-
big stuff. This is
You're
important
right.
stuff.
I'm not disagreeing.
Joanne, it's always good to see you. Thanks for coming in, and we wish you the best with Laughfest. And hopefully, hey, you've solidified our parts with the Wayne Brady show, haven't you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't believe her. I don't believe her for a second.
It's going to be a fantastic show. This
Yeah.
is like Art Prize gets bigger and better
every year. Yep. So Laughfest, it gets underway on the 7th. We'll plan on seeing you at Rosa Parks Circle and get ready to set a world record. How about that? Joanne, thanks again.
Thanks, guys.
Comerica Bank brings you the traffic. Tell us what's going on. Focused on business for nearly 150 years.
Bristol at 7 Mile. Look out for a 2-car crash there. Also 13 Mile at Ramsdale, another crash north of Grand Rapids. If you're traveling along the lakeshore, we're getting several reports of whiteout conditions along US 31 between Holland and Muskegon. Several reports of slide-offs, so take it easy and take it slow, especially if you're headed towards the lakeshore. That's traffic on 98.7 WFGR.